The 250 Western Region Championship was all-time stacked this year in Monster Energy Supercross. For whatever reason, be it injuries and team structures, we ended up with a lot of the talent on the West. Now, this is not an invitation for you to rail on us in the YouTube comments because the likes of Zach Osborne and Austin Faulkner and Jordan Smith and a lot of other good riders are racing in the East. They're great, sure. But the West had some big names slugging it out. And that did lead to some good racing. But we really saw the ultimate manifestation of the West in Salt Lake City because all the big names started up front. You had Savatgy, you had Cincerulo, you had Plessinger, you had McElrath, you had Hill, all battling. Who was going to come out on top in a quote-unquote straight-up duel? It ended up being McElrath. Now look, McElrath's a great rider. He's won a lot of these races. But I don't feel like he's probably getting the level of attention that he should. We know the accolades of the other riders. Savatgy has won a lot of races. He's come close to this title many times. AC was a phenom as soon as he jumped into the pro ranks and won a lot of races immediately. Plessinger's working on this championship. Hill won the championship last year. McElrath worked them all this time. And then you look at the career numbers. Shane now has 5 victories in his career. That's the same as Cincerulo. It's the same as Savatgy, one behind Hill and Plessinger. So he's right in the mix statistically with these guys. He's right in the mix in the points. It's just funny that Shane never quite gets the attention of some of these other guys. Now, we all know that many of them are marked for future superstardom on 450s. You know Plessinger's going to be good. AC's tall, so people think he's going to be good. He's also very quick in practice all the time. He just can't quite get that main event this year. And Hill has already shown in a few brief glimpses what he can do on a 450. So there's so much talk about what KTM's next move is going to be. Now, Brock Tickle, we believe, is going to be out for the foreseeable future. We're all in waiting for next year's silly season battle. Who's going to go where? KTM, you've got to figure now that Ryan Dungey is retired, Tickle is out. You got to think they're going to try to make a big move. Musquin's been great, but you want a tail gunner. Is Shane McElrath actually someone that we should start thinking about as a future 450 contender in the same way we think about riders like Plessinger, Cincerulo, Hill, etc.? Maybe. He's not getting that level of attention right now, though, but that Salt Lake City ride proves he certainly has the stuff to get it done. He started behind Savatgy and AC. He was able to beat him for the win. Just next time, Shane, don't go so darn slow on the last lap because Cincerulo almost stole it away. And by the way, that also allows Shane to keep his championship hopes alive. Technically, he, Savatgy, and Cincerulo are still in title contention because Plessinger was not quite able to lock it down in Salt Lake City. All the titles are on the line. Osborne is not quite wrapped up East with a 15-point lead. And we all know what happened in the 450 class. We thought Anderson would wrap it up a race early. He did not. So it's all on the line in Vegas. Last year, maybe the craziest Supercross race ever with all those championships hanging in the balance. Can someone break through and do the impossible in Vegas and steal a championship away? We'll find out soon enough. But for now, let's spend a week thinking about how good Shane McElrath actually is. He belongs right there with the rest of the group. That's what the math says. That's what we saw on the track. We'll see what he can do in the future when those guys are battling in the 450s.